Beyond the Podcast, where we are discussing everything from pop culture, finances, and we're getting deep into the nitty gritty of things, okay? Today, I have a really amazing and special guest. It's a close friend of mine, Dondre. Thank you so much, Dondre, for joining us today. All righty. So, Dondre, please let the people know a little bit about yourself.
Yes, my name is Dondre Simmons. I'm from Harlem, New York. Um,
Harlem.
yeah, 33 years old. Born and raised in New York. Yeah, I'm ready to get into the nitty gritty.
All righty, we're getting into the nitty gritty on the Beyond the Surface podcast. All righty, so I don't know whether to be ashamed or whether to be proud, but as someone who's been in leadership for a decade, I'm still young people. I am a sucker for icebreakers. So to get us warmed up, to have Dondre feel comfortable and, loosen up a little, we're going to do a segment that we call This or That. We're going to have Dondre give him two options. He has to answer and let us know what he would select. Alrighty, Dondre, are you ready for This or That?
Yes, let's do it.
Awesome. Okay. Designer or deal?
Deal, for sure.
Save or spend?
I like to save.
Stability or risk?
Ability.
Mm. Off life or hustle? Hustling.
I like to hustle.
Okay. And then lastly, plan everything or go with the flow.
I think it depends. I like to plan and also go with the flow. Depends.
Alrighty, well, thank you so much, Dondre, for answering those questions in our segment that we call This or That. Again, this is the Beyond the Surface podcast where we discuss things past the surface, things that matter in our lives and things that are happening. In our main segment, the top 5 situations of the week, we are going to be diving into a couple of situations. First topic is finances. So, Dondre, we're going to discuss whether quitting your job without a backup plan in this economy with recent happenings, mass terminations, mass layoffs, is a thumbs up or thumbs down. I'm going to say for me, I've always been a security gal. I like to feel secure and comfortable, so I would never quit a job without having one lined up. But I'm laughing on the inside because Dondre and I have shared a situation similar to this about quitting a job. So I am super excited to hear what Dondre has to say.
Yeah, I think you definitely should have a plan, especially in this environment. You should, but if you need to go, I would go,
Okay.
right? I don't think a job should, if it doesn't align with your values and your mission, you should go.
Okay. Awesome. And do you have any tips for someone, some brief tips that you could give someone, like maybe saving up, starting to look, building their confidence? If someone's going through something really challenging at a job, they're not appreciated, they're not feeling it, and they want to leave without a backup plan, what's one piece of advice that you would give them?
Wait, you said to leave without a backup plan?
Yeah, what's one piece of advice? If someone's not being treated well and they are planning to leave, but they don't have a job, what was one thing that you would suggest for them to better prepare them to handle the situation if they decide to leave?
I would definitely save around 2 to 3 paychecks.
Okay,
Um,
so
yeah,
saving
for
some
sure.
money.
You definitely want to save. Um,
Okay.
yeah, save some money for sure.
Alrighty, so coming from Dondre, Dondre is telling you to save those coins. Make sure you save that money. If you're planning an exit, an impromptu exit, be sure to save a couple months of earnings. Alrighty, so we got a couple minutes for this segment. We're going to jump into pop culture. All right, Dondre, so posting your entire relationship online, thumbs up or thumbs down. I'm going to go first on this one, okay? I'm going to go first. Matter of fact, I'm going to let you go first, Dondre, because I think what you're going to say is going to be controversial, and I think our viewers are going to have something to say.
Okay, I would say thumbs down.
Ooh.
I don't think you should post your significant other weekly or daily. Maybe on holidays and events, special events, yes, but I personally wouldn't just post.
Okay. Alrighty. And to our viewers, ladies, I've got your back. You know I have to push back on that. What do you mean? If you have a gorgeous queen, say for instance, a me or your girlfriend, how dare you not post this regularly? I'm not saying we need a permanent spot on your post list, but I am saying that we deserve to be posted. You know, one question I always have for a man that is not comfortable posting is why? What are you trying to hide, sir? Maybe I'm jaded. Maybe I'm not. Maybe these men just need to do better on social media. Post your queen. All right. I want from my male viewers, post that queen. If she makes dinner, if she's in school, if she's treating you well and pushing you towards your dreams, and encouraging you, post that queen, okay? Ladies, I got him, don't worry. All right, Dondre, I hope you're not nervous. I hope my viewers and I don't have you nervous. Um,
Not at all.
all right, so the next topic is personal growth. Let us know, Dondre, what you think about this trend where everyone's becoming a coach overnight. Is that a thumbs up or a thumbs down?
I would say thumbs down.
Okay, thumbs down.
Yes, so thumbs down because if you're not certified, I don't think you should be giving out um advice on life. Yeah, I don't think that's the right thing to do. You definitely want to make sure you have the right credentials, you're certified. Yeah.
I agree with Dondre. I mean, Dondre knows I've shared. I hate to be shady, but I have to keep it real with our crew. It's going beyond the surface. So I want to be real and transparent. And so Dondre knows I had a friend, a former friend. We're not friends anymore. Um, and the real truth is that this friend developed or started creating a following after a relationship, a really toxic relationship. And I was really excited to see initially. But what it kind of morphed into was her taking, she was asking for GoFundMe's and for donations. And the last time I saw, she is now a self proclaimed doctor. So
What?
her Instagram profile reads doctor. And just for more context, she is not a doctor. Okay. She went to college for a couple of semesters, but she is not a doctor. And she also offers coaching. So I agree with Dondre. I share Dondre's sentiment that I am a firm believer in therapy and I've done it throughout my life. I think it's important, but what I don't believe in is not doing your due diligence. If somebody doesn't take your insurance, if they're not registered, if you can't find them, um, if you can't find them registered in your state or in any state, beware. Alrighty, Dondre. So one other question, Dondre, do you believe in therapy as a man? I love to find out whether, you know, what your perspective is on seeking coaching or seeking therapy.
So me personally, I I don't go to therapy actively. I do support whoever does go to therapy. I think we all need some form of therapy. But just me personally right now, I don't.
Okay. All right, that's fair. I love to hear that men that are not afraid to say that they think therapy is important. So thank you for that, Dondre. All righty. So the fourth topic, in our five main segment questions about what's happening is career. So Dondre, let me know. I'm laughing again because I think I know what Dondre's going to say. Job hopping versus staying loyal to one company. Dondre, is it a thumbs up or a thumbs down for you?
I would say thumbs up for job hopping.
Okay. All
Yes,
righty.
if you again, as I stated earlier, if the job doesn't align with you, if those missions and visions doesn't align with what you believe in, you need to go. If your supervisor isn't supporting you, um, you need to go. When you feel like if you feel like work is stressing you, and like we all know what good stress is, and like actual stress. So like just know the difference, and once it gets too overwhelming, you should go.
Alrighty, I have to agree that I used to be a firm believer in staying loyal to your company. I am someone who works extremely hard and believes in the mission, vision, and the goals. But in recent years, I've realized it's may not be to your benefit to work yourself and grind yourself down until there's nothing left and you're really just burnt out. So I have to agree with Dondre. I think if you are currently in a role that does not benefit your mental health, start looking, start jumping and hopping like a bunny. Act like it's Easter and find you something that fits. Alrighty. So I thank you, Dondre. I agree with that. All right. So the last topic in our main segment, and before we jump to the latest song, one of the hottest songs of the week, we are going to discuss lifestyle. So Dondre, let me know. Soft life versus building phase. What do you believe in? Can we do both? Can you be living a soft life and be building the life of your dreams? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Let the people know.
I would like to go with soft life. I don't like the word soft life, but I do agree with soft life, with a mixture, right? We all need balance, some form of balance. You should be able to still have a good time, but be building towards whatever goals you may set for yourself.
Alrighty, I agree. I am always stuck in this limbo, and whilst I'm not currently living a balanced life, uh, as a director, as a student, as a mom, a girl mom, the best kind of mom, fight me. Um, I am always looking to be my best balanced self, and I'm a big manifester, and I believe in speaking and visualizing things until they become your reality. And so I think soft life and the building phase can happen simultaneously, but I'm still searching for it. If any of you have tips for us, let us know. But I agree, Dondre. Alrighty, so that was our top five top 5 situations of the week. Thank you guys so much for sticking with us. You guys deserve a on the back. Thank you so much. We're so happy to have you guys. Before we head to our next song and then our commercial break, I wanted to quickly say thank you to Dondre. And I wanted to give a real quick reminder before I ask Dondre one more thing before we head out. It doesn't matter where you are in your journey. Trust yourself, be true to yourself, take moments to be calm, and you too can start seeing yourself headed towards thriving as opposed to just surviving. For myself, if I could give one piece of advice to anyone out there who is uncertain, who's doubting themselves, who has a really low self-concept and they're constantly beating themselves up, because I'm really tough with myself too, I would say trust. Even if you don't know where you want to go, start working towards the direction that you want to go in. Just under 2 years ago, I had a really tough situation where I lost a job I was with for 8 years in management. And I had a really rocky couple of months after that. I worked hard, I fought, I looked for a job, and I ended up landing something, making almost double the earnings I was making prior, taking me into a new bracket, exposing me to leadership that I had never been exposed to, and broadening my skills, challenging me in ways. And it has been one of the most life-changing things for me. So regardless of where you are, just do it. Put yourself in the best place for your next place by just doing it. And thank you guys again for sticking with us. Woo!